moment you find out that the worst thing in the world has happened to someone that you truly love with all your heart.
You feel like you're drowning and can't get out from under it.
Ed Sheeran and his wife, Cherry Seaborn, get emotional, reflecting on her cancer diagnosis.
I'm just living life and having experiences, and I'm open about it.
The Grammy winner's Disney Plus documentary, Ed Sheeran, The Sum of It All, dropped Wednesday and dives into the personal and intimate events in 2022 that inspired him to complete his album, Subtract.
And I don't know what else that I can do, so I'll keep dancing with my clothes.
Cherry, who has remained largely out of the spotlight, details the moment doctors found a tumor in her arm when she was 6 months pregnant, and says the diagnosis inspired her to take part in the documentary.
Got diagnosed with cancer at the start of the year, which was like a massive. It made me massively reflect on like our mortality.
Ed says he tried to convince himself that everything would be okay, but it wasn't.
I kept saying to you that it was just a lump and not to worry. The doctor was basically like, this is really bad.
Back in March, Ed announced his new album will drop May 5th and revealed it was inspired by a series of events that he says changed his life, mental health, and the way he views music and art. First, Cherry learning about the tumor while pregnant, with no route to treatment until after the birth. Then, more tragedy struck.
Suddenly, my best friend Jamal dies.
I was spiraling through fear, depression, and anxiety.
Loss, it just took over my life.
Pain comes at a cost, but we got this. Need respite, bleed time dry. She'll be fine, she'll be fine.
Ed explained that as an artist, he didn't feel like he could release an album that didn't accurately represent where he is in life. So this record is purely that. It's opening the trap door to his soul.
I know I'm in a position now where people know me and people listen to my music and people come to concerts, but like if you strip it all back and just have me as a musician and a songwriter, that's the moment that you look for, not everything else. It's like the real moments.
Back in February, Ed hinted at all that when he addressed his recent absence from social media.
I've had some turbulent things been happening in my personal life, so I just didn't really feel like being online and pretending to be something I'm not when I wasn't feeling like that.
Ed was also hit with a 3-week court case where he was accused of plagiarizing his hit Shape of You, a case he ultimately won.
I'm in love with the shape of you. We push and pull like a magnet do.
I could lose this court case and life goes on, but life doesn't really go on if the person you love most in the world isn't in it, you know?
Ed and Cherry tied the knot in 2019, and after learning that Cherry's diagnosis was much less severe than they were initially told, she was able to have a successful surgery following the birth of their second daughter.